What is going on, guys? I'm talking to you, the team here with a review for Fairy Tail Chapter 475. Dimaria Corner released yesterday. And before I get into the review, if you hear calls outside, just ignore it because, you know, I had to switch room again. So, yeah. So, on to the review. At the beginning, the first part, the first half of the not up until the chapter, Ultear was basically explaining how she was able to enter the time area, the Mars area, world, magic, and how she's able to give Wendy, Charles, and Sheria the ability to move when time is still stopped. And apparently she used Dimaria's magic to basically get her old form back, her young form back, which is pretty much I kind of guessed in my last week review. So yeah, she pretty much, because of Dimaria's magic, she's back to normal for that time period right now. And apparently Dimaria wasn't having it, and she decided to go all out. So Ultear basically told Wendy and Sheria to basically take Dimaria out before she is no longer able to keep the body being able to move. So apparently it's pretty much Dimaria. If Dimaria loses this battle, this fight against Wendy and Sheria, it's pretty much gonna be her fault, because while she had the ability to kill anyone, she was basically ripping their clothes off. So it's pretty much gonna be her fault. And now that she is getting humiliated by Wendy and Sheria, but apparently she wasn't showing her full power, and apparently she is a god. So she have a god soul takeover man, like Miriam and one of the like Miriam, she have takeover methods, and pretty much she did that one attack. I don't think it had a name for it. Yeah, it didn't have a name for it, and it pretty much just wrecked everybody, Sheria and Wendy, to the point where it's almost like they can't even stand up and fight much. And then apparently she is from ancient time, capital of time, and apparently she's the descendant of the people who can control time and stuff like that. So pretty much he's a descendant of a god. And then next thing you know, she was just about to kill Wendy. And you know how, and we all know how Charles have the ability to have prediction and future vision and stuff like that. And apparently she was able to see that Wendy was going to get one-sided by Dimaria, and she pushed Wendy out the way in reacting to it. But the fact that Dimaria is more, her magic is dealing with time, beating time, stopping time, and stuff like that, she was able to react fast enough, and she ended up getting shot herself from saving Wendy. And apparently she's on the verge of death, but thanks to Ultear, she pretty much not much on the verge of death anymore for right now, because Ultear stopped her body from you know, flowing with the time. So pretty much, if Wendy and Sheria don't take out Dimaria, they all gonna die. So yeah, this chapter was really serious. He's probably gonna be he's gonna be Wendy's biggest battle, because Ultear is going to give them the opportunity to take out Dimaria, but the cost of it is no longer to be able to use magic again, and that is third origin. Pretty much, Ultear is going to unlock their full future potential power that they may one day develop. So all that power that they tend to use, they will no longer be able to use magic again after this chapter. And if that's the case, then Wendy plus Dragon Force plus this new powers that she's going to get is going to be really great. And then Sheria, being a God Slayer, which she said she was trying to, that she was going to, it was time for her to sign, because she's going up against Dimaria, who basically you take over God Soul, which is more dealing with time, a time god. So yeah, third origin, second origin, used second origin back again the Grand Magic game. So yeah, this is third origin. So who knows how much powerful they will become, or if they will actually win or not. But apparently, the next chapter, the name of the next chapter is Bid Farewell to the Mage Girls. So pretty much, either Wendy or Sheria, either one of them going to die, or both of them going to die, or they're both gonna win. And just that they're not gonna be mages anymore. It's just because they won against Dimaria, they use third origin, they can't use magic anymore because they used up all their magic. They use third origin with pretty much not currently their own power, since they are, you know, sacrificing it. Since yeah, they're pretty much sacrificing their future potential for now. So yeah, next week I'm gonna do a prediction video for next week's episode, because it can go 3 ways. Well, actually 2 ways. They both win against Dimaria, or they lose against Dimaria, because farewell to the Mage Girls, it pretty much sounds like they're gonna die, or farewell to the Mage Girls also sound like they're gonna win but lose their magic, so they're no longer mages anymore. So yeah, or there can be another third way where Ox and Logia just somehow able to still move in the time and kill them. Well, that's it for the review. This chapter was really great, better than, what was the last week's chapter? No, not last week's chapter, the one with Lassus in it. It was Lassus vs. Wall. That chapter, I didn't really like that chapter pretty much, but this chapter was really good. And when I first saw that Charlotte was being shot and was about to die, I was like, wow. And then Ultear just pretty much used her magic to stop her body, the time on her body, so she's safe for right now. But if Wendy and Sheria doesn't win, they won't be able to heal her after the fight. So they gotta use the third origin, otherwise they have no chance of winning. That's it for the review. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you check out my future fairy tale reviews and prediction video. Peace.